You no go better for any police where Iyabo Ojo go pay. Say make carry me. Abolo Bukuni.
Hey yo, what up guys? So in this video, let's talk about what is happening right now in the Mohbad case, guys. And we all know that, Iyabo Ojo has come out to speak about it. Then Very Dark Man, he's going on with investigation. In fact, massive investigation, and a lot of persons have been giving Very Dark Man thumbs up, for this particular style of investigation, because I believe we have watched a lot of video of Very Dark Man interviewing people, from interviewing Prime Boy to interviewing the driver, that was driving the car during the show they had, like the last show Mohbad had, to even down to Wunmi's friend. You understand? So Very Dark Man has actually interviewed a lot of persons, guys, and I'm going to be telling you about that in this video. So with Very Dark Man's interview he has been doing to different persons, something shocking happened, guys, because he has been making a lot of interviews here and there. A lot of persons were pointing fingers, and we had this particular guy came out to do this, like he did a protest against Iyabo Ojo, calling Iyabo Ojo out that she was among the persons that stopped justice for Mohbad. I mean, this protest went viral because it's angered a lot of persons. Basically, people were angry that why would this guy come out, to accuse Iyabo Ojo like this. So Iyabo Ojo kind of released a statement, which she talked about this whole thing, being invited to the police and all. And this was what she said in her statement. "It is no longer news that I was recently invited by the Nigerian Police Force, National Cyber Crime Center, Abuja, over petitions bordering on cyberbullying and other allegations concerning a live video I recorded a few years ago." And mind you, so I'm thinking probably Naira Marley and Sam Larry was the one that fight for an invitation for her, because when she did a video, you remember that video, I posted it then in this channel. When she did a video, she was kind of talking about the bullying and called their names and stuff.
Who is Naira Marley? Talobi. Talo seven tó ní tó bẹ̀ òṣòro. Talo gbóyà fún. Tani Naira Marley. Bó bá ṣe wèrè ẹni London lọ́wọ́ ò lè gbé wá bí báyìí. Kò possible. Ẹ lè pa wá lọ́mọ jẹ o. Kẹ́ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, it's not possible. We need this. And I am not just shouting. We will take the necessary steps. And for these steps to work, we will come out. And Lusa continue, Victoria is definitely going to be asserting. Ẹni kọ́ lẹ tí ń pè mí ní wèrè. Ẹni kọ́ lẹ tí ń pè mí láṣẹ́wọ́. Ẹni kọ́ lẹ tí ń pè mí lọ́mọ àlè. Ẹni kọ́ lẹ tí ń pè mí nǹkan tó bá wọn kẹ́ pè mí ńlá yẹn ò ní kí n má sọ tọrọ máa sọ tí máa fi kàn mí. Ẹ kọ́ lẹ lè pa mí o. But you cannot kill all of us.
So probably they were the ones that invited her or something like that. So let's just continue. So she was like, in that video, I requested certain individuals to make themselves available for investigation into the sudden death of Mohbad in order to prove their innocence or otherwise. Subsequently, through my non-governmental organization, Pinky's Foundation, wrote letters to the governor, Attorney General of the state, Commissioner of Police, Assistant Inspector General of Police, and several others. In these letters, we requested an independent and comprehensive investigation, as well as a coroner's inquest into the death of the deceased. All of these steps clearly points to the fact that I was never affirmed that Mohbad's death was caused by any specific individual. Otherwise, I would not have taken legal and investigative actions I did. I, alongside other social advocates, met with the Commissioner of Police at the time, Mr. Iyabo Ojo, the late Mr. Ayilari, who was then the Deputy Commissioner of the Lagos State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, and Honorable honorable members of the Lagos State House of Assembly to discuss the urgent need for a comprehensive investigation. I understand that Mohbad's wife, brother, and several others were also invited by the police. However, it should be on record that I cannot dictate how the police should conduct their investigations. Sadly, and to my dismay, certain individuals have over the years consistently called for my death, the destruction of my source of livelihood, and have incited public violence against me and my children, all without any intervention of the authorities. Without prejudice to the ongoing investigation, it is important to state that a few days before my daughter's wedding in Tanzania, I received a letter threatening my life at my office. The letter explicitly stated I will go through hell in the next 3 months. So guys, she said a whole lot of things, but that was what she was trying to say, that she did not affirm that a certain person, and I'm kind of thinking the certain person, like I told you, is Naira Marley and Sam Larry, you understand? But she was like, she did not affirm that they actually murdered Mohbad, that she just called for the authorities to do investigations, and she called for them to support the investigation on them. So basically, that was what she was saying in this letter. And also, she has been having issues, with a particular Nollywood actress, which is Lizzie Anjorin, right? If I'm pronouncing that very well, right? But I'm not going to be talking about her case with Lizzie right now. I'm just going to be focusing on what is happening on the Mohbad issue. So you can see what is happening right now. And to everybody's shocking surprise, Very Dark Man released a video that actually shocked everybody, talking about the fact that he finally met Iyabo Ojo.
Alright, so what I'm about to say now will come as a shocker to a lot of people. In fact, I didn't want to even come online to say this. But when I saw the press release from Iyabo Ojo, I felt somehow. I just felt somehow. Now, about 12 days ago, or 12, 13 days ago, myself and Iyabo Ojo had a private meeting.
And when Very Dark Man, released this video, I started thinking, is Very Dark Man going to interview Iyabo Ojo on her part of the story? Like, that is going to be very crazy, on Wunmi's part, because from the different interviews that has been coming out right now, it has been pointing hands on Wunmi seriously. You understand that she knows what happened to her husband, right? And of course, which I believe she knows, and everybody else believes she knows, because it's her husband, right? So a lot of persons have been pointing hands on Wunmi that Wunmi actually knows. And if Iyabo Ojo does an interview with Very Dark Man, what is he going to? Is just going to leave Wunmi on the side, like Wunmi is on her own and stuff like that. But basically, it wasn't an interview Very Dark Man did with Iyabo Ojo. He just spoke with her privately, and they said certain things. Very Dark Man was not willing to give out full details of what they spoke about, but Very Dark Man came out finally and spoke positively towards Iyabo Ojo, said he supports her and he respects her. And if there was any beef between Iyabo Ojo and Very Dark Man, I think right now it's under the carpet, because of that video Very Dark Man came out to do. Then also, while we were just watching something else, this guy that did a protest against Iyabo Ojo came out to continue. He released a social media video, in fact, which shocked everybody. In fact, everybody is wondering the kind of mind this guy has, right? He released a social media video calling out Iyabo Ojo again, telling her that, man, you actually did it, and of course, daring her to do her worst.
So, I made a video for Iyabo Ojo. Yeah, go to video, yeah, carry the with the picture. They tag her for conversation. Say, Mexico arrest me, defamation of character, different stupid comment. Mohbad yẹ ibẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Ó dà pé àti Iyabo Ojo, ó dà pé ayé ogun ibẹ̀ bàjẹ́ àbí mo àbólórí burúkú ni. Kò ní dá fọ́lọ́pàá tó bá rán. You no go better for any police wey Iyabo Ojo go pay, say make come carry me. Àbólórí burúkú ni. This one no be film o. This one na reality. Share your shop, I mean, your restaurant. Don't catch fire. No worry. All of now, we get in this Mohbad case. Whether you kill her or you try cover up something, or you try support Wunmi, we kill her in any way. I go meet you now. After your restaurant, the worst thing they come. We go happen to all of them. Not be only Iyabo Ojo. All of them will get hard. in this Mohbad case. Now, so una property will catch fire. I bet you, baby. I'm going down for you. Wunmi, kò ní dá fún ọ ìwọ àti ìyá ẹ. Abẹ́fẹ́ ṣòfò. Una think say this one na film. Iyabo Ojo think say this one na film. This one no be film o. Mohbad go fight. Yes. The worst wey go happen still dey come. That's Yahweh. I will never see anything. It concern me say you go carry police. About even budget. Mohbad spirit is strong. It's strong and I dey fight now. And I no go relent. Till the justice, we get the justice. You no go better for you, Iyabo Ojo. I bet you Yahweh. Kò ní dáa fún ẹ. Ẹ̀yin àpàyàn yìí. Now you dey cover with me, abi. When do you know about the Mohbad death? They say that Naira killer that time. Now you they tell us that Naira killer. You dey rush up and down. They go forth and back. When very dark man call later let us know say no be Naira. Say the quiet come for Wunmi side. When you always do quiet, you withdraw the case. Based on say you know something. You no go better for defamation of character. You no go better for police. And you stupid people. I'll go meet you. Maybe now your house will catch fire after this one. Go need that one. Iyabo Ojo. Stupid people. I want banyo. And you bleed.
So this is like what is happening around the Mohbad case right now, guys. Do you think Very Dark Man will actually get to the end of this case? Because this case is actually going really crazy right now. 2 years later, and what killed Mohbad, have not still be found out. Anyway, just drop your opinion in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it, right? Do you think Very Dark Man will be able to get an interview with Iyabo Ojo or Wunmi, which is Mohbad's wife?